Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, no way. No way, that just happened. I'll get as much meat off as I can. Give it a taste. What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have been doing well. So pretty much what I've got in store over the next 2 days is I'm going to be filming an overnight solo survival video out here on this massive dam today. So there's heaps of creeks and rivers that actually run into and out of this dam. So what I'm going to do is kayak kilometers around this dam until I can actually find one, kayak as far as I can up it, set up an overnight survival shelter. I didn't bring anything to sleep in tonight, so we're going to have to build one, catch my own food, make a fire and cook it up. But as you can see, the sun's actually coming up at the moment, so what I'm going to do, get out in the water, try catch some breakfast and go cook it up. So let's get on the kayak, get out there and see if we can catch anything. That'd be so cool. So once we actually get the camp spot established up the creek, I'll talk you through all the gear that I've decided to bring to help me on this mission. But I have literally only bought one rod and one lure today, and that's what's going to help me catch my dinner. Doesn't this place right here just look absolutely unreal? This is what I call Dead Tree Gully, and this is where I've caught a heap of Australian bass before. Just got a little hard body on. Since we're going to be trawling for these bass, I'll just send it out the back. And there's not much of a crazy technique. You just slowly paddle. You can see that lure vibrating. Take it past all the sticks, and if there's bass there and if they're hungry, they'll eat it. Well, it looks like the bass might not be biting, might have come a bit late, but I know there's a heap of perch over here, so I might even try catch some of them for breakfast, and then late in the afternoon come out here and catch some big bass for dinner. Oh, never mind, the bass are biting. The bass are biting. Yes, look at that. We've hooked up. That's a bass. Let's go. That is so good. Hopefully this one's legal and we can cook him up. Oh, there we go. He's going off. And take a look at that. That's a nice bass. Definitely legal. Oh, that is awesome. I can't believe I was almost about to result to catching spangled perch. Yes! Oh, take a look at that. That is a beautiful fish, and that is going to be our breakfast right there. That is a good fish. Take a look at that. And it's not an eeltail catfish. Imagine I'm trawling and hook one of them. I would just jump off the kayak right now. See all the reeds and everything. All right, coming in hot. I was almost about to give up and try catch some spangled perch, but nah, we got this big fella right here, and this big fella right here is gonna be our breakfast. So what I'm gonna do now is just keep kayaking around. I'm probably gonna stop fishing until later this arvo. And I'm going to try find somewhere where we can not only set up a fire and cook up this bass, but where we can make a primitive shelter. So we're going to need to find somewhere with a lot of resources, a lot of sticks and everything. I might kayak further up Dead Tree Gully, or maybe around the outside, and yeah, see if we can find a place that we can cook up this fish. But take a look at that right there, a big Australian bass. That is so good. over here right near the water. I'll try and get as close as I can to him. You can see him sitting on this log just behind me right here. He is the king out here. He does not care about me at all. And what he's doing at the moment, these animals are cold-blooded. So he's just sitting on that log, perched himself in the sun, and he's waiting for that sun to come up and warm him up for the day. That is the great thing about having a kayak, is you can literally sneak up on these animals and they don't feel too threatened. Looks like there's a little creek entrance just over that way. So I think I might have a paddle in there and see what I can find. Hopefully a place to set up camp. Oh, there's a log across. Full speed ahead. Made it. That might even be alright right there. Covered by a big tree canopy. I can set up a fire there as well. So yeah, how good's that? Not a bad place to set up behind me there. That is where I'm going to be sleeping later on. I'm going to get a fire going, cook up this bass soon, go collect a couple ferns so that I have a bit of bedding and it's not too uncomfortable. But how crazy is this? I literally just kayaked into this little section and it turned out to be a little creek. I've never been here before. So it's been about 1 month since I filmed a solo survival video out here in the Australian bush. So I thought I'd just show you a couple clips from last time I went out, and you can go check out that video as well. Woo! We made it! How good is this? We're camping all the way down there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Woo! Let's go! I got a caddy! Take a look at that. Under the waterfall. Let's go, catfish. Thank you, buddy. You're not going to be wasted. This is probably the perfect size for me to eat as well. Cooking up a fish that I caught in front of this massive waterfall that I'm going to sleep at tonight. It's been a pretty cool day so far. Definitely going to be going on more missions like this. Now I've been doing all this solo survival stuff since I was about 10 years old, and that last trip that I did was one of the most fun times that I've ever had. Just going out there with a couple resources. This time I've got no hammock to sleep in, and literally the only 3 things that I bought is 1, my camera gear to document this whole thing, a knife right here, and the 3rd thing is my fishing rod and literally only 1 fishing lure. So if I was to lose that, that'd be it for me. But luckily we've caught that bass already, which I am going to cook up soon. But I say what we start doing right now is we cut down some palm fronds and make a bit of bedding so I have a bit of a comfy sleep and not sleeping on this rock later on tonight. Look at this. That looks magical. All these palm fronds will grow back within time, but we still don't want to collect too many. So what we're going to do is maybe grab a couple more, head back to camp, chuck them on the kayak, get my bed ready, and then go set up a fire and cook up this bass while it's still fresh. Now we'll just lay all these down, give me a bit of extra bedding so I'm not sleeping directly on those rocks. try and hit the other rock. Nice. Oh, there we go. I just collected some firewood, so I'm gonna fillet up this bass, cut 2 fillets off of it. I haven't eaten anything all day. I had a drink out of the creek before, and this should get me through to later in the arvo, and then we'll go try and catch maybe 1 or 2 more that I can cook up later on tonight. So we'll just scale it. It's a bit hard with the survival knife that's not meant for filleting, but I'll get as much meat off as I can. All the way down the back, that's a pretty good fillet. Just down the back. There we go, another fat fillet. That's gonna be a good brekkie. There we go. Now we can cook them up over the fire. So as you can see, we got the 2 fillets just on this stick like this. So what I'm gonna do now is grab my flint, start this fire, and save a bit of firewood till later on, because I reckon we might be able to get another bass or 2 later. There we go. Now we got it going. Yes. Keep going. That's so good. All right, we don't have too much wood to waste, so let's get this bass on there and start cooking it up. Take a look at that. You know what I'm really pumped about? The most of this whole experience is I don't have to eat Neil-tail catfish. I've said it before, but you can't get much better than this, eh? Cooking up a fish that you caught on a fire, where you're gonna sleep tonight, this is actually so sick. I'm so glad I found this place, eh? Alright, so the fire's just gone out, but you can see how much it's smoking up right there. I've just got the bass sitting over it to get that smoky taste into the meat. Then we'll sit down and eat it. I'm pretty hungry. Here we go. Doesn't look too bad. Give it a taste. That is so good. Not quite as good as Neil-tail catfish, but it's getting there. Look at that white meat up in there. Tastes so good. I'm telling you, I definitely needed that. I'm so tired already, and it's not even midday. Probably because I haven't eaten anything, but at least we got this to chew on now. I reckon I'll be even hungrier later on, so I reckon we'll go try get probably 1 or 2 more. Wonder if there's any actual like fish in here. Oh, look at them. A bunch of little perch chasing it. Oh, that was a hit. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. No way did that just hit that lure. What even is that? Oh, riverworm. That's cool. I haven't seen one of them in ages. Kind of just looks like a piece of string going through the water. See it? Ready, I'll pick it up. But it's actually alive. Look at it moving around, see? That's pretty cool. Ready, I'll put it back in the water. Look at it moving like a snake. So I've just been chilling at camp for the past couple of hours, did a little bit of exploring on the kayak, but that's about it. But it's getting to the stage of the day at the moment where these Australian bass are gonna start biting again. So I'm gonna go try to get 1 or 2 more bass, stay out there on my kayak until it gets dark, because that's the time when these bass are gonna bite. Hopefully get a few, bring them back to camp and cook them up on the fire. So that's the plan anyway. Let's get in the kayak and get out there. We're coming into some pretty good territory right now. This is where I normally catch all the bass, just at the start of this mouth here. Let's see if we can get one, hopefully. Yep, there we go. We're on. Yes. Oh. There we go. This is a bass. Oh, yes. We need this if we're gonna eat tonight. Hopefully it's legal. Stand up. Oh, that feels pretty good. Let's see color. There we go. An Australian bass. Yes, that's legal. Oh, that was literally on the first trawl since it started getting dark. And there might be a few more out, hey. Let's just get this guy on board. Very careful, I don't have any landing nets or anything. How good is that right there? Oh, we are eating well tonight. Yes. I say what we do, quickly get him in here, do a couple more trawls before it gets dark, and see if we can get any more. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're hooked up again. Oh, how good is this? They're going off. They're on the chew. The bass are on the chew, the Savo. This one doesn't feel as big. He could take off any second now, but that's 2 trawls and 2 bass. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's taken off. Oh, that's actually a good one. That's bigger than the last one. I'm actually going to be coming out here tomorrow morning. I don't know if we'll catch any more bass, so I might take 2, and then everyone we catch from here, just leave. But take a look at that. Chunky little bass right there. 2 Australian bass right there. This is gonna be our dinner for later on. So what I'm gonna do now, keep trawling around. Everyone that we catch from this point out, I'm gonna let it go. This one's gonna be for dinner, and this one right here, we're gonna save in the morning for breakfast. How good is that right there? 2 big Australian bass. All right, since they're on the chew, let's just keep going, see how many we can get. Alrighty, so we'll get this one back out there and chuck it in here. These things are literally hitting like freight trains. Oh, no way. No way, that just happened. I was winding in to cast it back out because I didn't think I got anything. And I just got hit by a big bass. This is unreal. This place. Oh, big fella. This place is going off. Oh, that's a chunky one. That's another chunky one. Let's go. Oh my God. That is mental. Oh, why did I know that was gonna happen? All right, he would be getting up there. He'd be at least in the high 30s. That is so good right there. All right, let's get him back in the water and have a couple more trawls. I'm so pumped right now. Big Australian bass. He will kick off strong. You wait. Give him a second. Off he goes. Let's go. All right, while it's still light and we can still film, let's try and get another one. This is unreal. Oh, that's a hit. Yep. Oh, there we go. 4. Oh, 5 for 5, 4 for 4. How good is that? Oh, this is actually unreal. There's another one right there. Quick release. Oh, there we go. Oh, that feels a bit heavier. Get up here, buddy. Oh, that's the biggest one so far. Oh, get on here, mate. Oh, that's a chunky one. That is a healthy bass right there. Right, see a big fella? Oh, it's not a matter of if I'm gonna get a bass, it's just when. Just kayaking down this whole stretch. Yep, as I said, it's just when. And we've hooked up to another one. Get in here, buddy. Away from those trees. Yes. Woo. This is unreal. Absolutely unreal. This is the best time bass fishing I've had in ages. So many fish. Just scattered all up and down Dead Tree Gully. That's another good bass. All right, you're coming on board. Let's go. Just take a look at that bass right there. That is so healthy. I've literally lost count of the amount of bass that I have caught. While they're chewing, I might as well keep going. But we'll keep chucking them back. Oh, little splash to say goodbye. All right. I guess that's it, everyone. Let's go head back to camp, get the fire going, and cook up these bass.